Taking a break from our HAN Network FCIAC Spring Tour outside West Hill High School in Stamford right now. I'm Kate Czaplinski, and this is your coffee break news update, bringing you some of the area's top stories, including that Reading police have charged a 14-year-old Reading resident with possession of child pornography, obscenity, and harassment. He was charged on Thursday, March 24th. According to police, who could only release specific details about the case, the 14-year-old male was found to be in possession of a photograph, which led to the charges. He also disseminated the photograph secondarily, according to Police Chief Douglas Fuchs, explaining that this means he forwarded it to other people. Police noted that the photograph was not taken on school grounds. The suspect was arrested and released to the custody of his parents. You can follow that story at thereadingpilot.com. And the News-Times reports that one of the 3 people shot Friday afternoon inside a Bethel home used a makeshift gun to kill his brother-in-law and injure his sister before turning it on himself. A preliminary investigation shows that 56-year-old Ty Pham, who had been embroiled in an eviction dispute with his sister's husband, Charles Cristofalo, died at the hospital the following day. Cristofalo, who was 76 years old, was dead when police arrived shortly after 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Friday. The state office of the chief medical examiner said that he had been shot in the neck and head. Cristofalo's wife, Ann, who's 68 years old, was taken to Danbury Hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Police Chief Jeff Finch said there is no indication that anyone besides Pham fired any shots, but he cautioned that those are preliminary findings. It is not clear what led to the shooting, but court records show that Cristofalo had filed a lawsuit in July to evict Pham, to whom he had rented a room for more than 20 years. Cristofalo eventually agreed to let Pham stay until March 25th, which was the day of the shooting. And in other news, Monroe police have arrested 2 suspects in connection with the theft of a computer and other items from a parked car that happened back in August. According to reports on August 4th, Monroe police investigated a larceny complaint from a Captain's Hill Road resident. The victim said someone entered his unlocked vehicle sometime during the night and had stolen a computer bag containing a work laptop and other work-related items totaling over $1,400. A surveillance camera set up at the victim's home showed the car was entered by an unknown person shortly after midnight. Police subsequently learned that Deshaun Fields and Melvin Spruill had been together when driving through Captain's Hill Road neighborhood, checking cars to see if they had been left unlocked. A search warrant of Fields' residence turned up the laptop bag that had been reported stolen. Monroe police obtained arrest warrants for Field and Spruill, who turned themselves in at headquarters. They were charged with 3rd-degree burglary and 4th-degree larceny. And finally, a pregnant West Haven woman was arrested for larceny in the 6th degree at the Target inside the Westfield Trumbull Mall last Wednesday afternoon. Police said that 43-year-old Alani Simmons was observed by security and is known for shoplifting at the store in the past. Simmons was seen putting a car seat, bedding supplies, and electronics into her cart and then entering a fitting room. Police said after concealing much of that merchandise, she exited the fitting room and walked directly out of the store with the electronics and car seat still in her cart. According to a report, security stopped her and brought her back to the loss prevention office, where they recovered over $1,000 worth of merchandise. Simmons, who is 7 months pregnant, also had her infant daughter of less than a year with her at the time of that arrest. But that does it for your morning news update. You can follow all the FCIAC Spring Tour action on Twitter at HAN Network and check back to HAN.network